Well, welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. You are back in the toy barn. I hope you've had a fantastic week so far. But before we begin, if you haven't already, oh man, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, you know we love them, so just keep them on coming. Yeah, middle of the week stuff, sales have picked up a little bit. One thing that I've noticed is that a lot bigger size items are selling right now. And I don't know, again, if that's geared towards because it's what we call Christmas in July. People are starting to buy up for that holiday season a little early, or what it is. But I'm loving it. Like I said in a video or two ago, you know, we sold a helicopter, you know, one of those remote control helicopters about this big. We've been selling dolls, some action figures, but just a lot of different things that are in bigger form that you really got to work on to pack. So really excited about that, and we'll be sharing those in the upcoming videos. Well, guys, it was so funny before I came out here. I'm a practical joker sometimes, mostly to Daren. 33 years of marriage. It is so fun. So once in a while to do something when they don't expect it, right? When your spouse doesn't expect things. So while he's in the shower, we're bantering back and forth, just teasing each other. So I thought it was funny. So I went out into the kitchen and told our Alexa, our Android, to play marching band music and turned up the volume, and then walked out here to do this video. So when he comes out, he's going to wonder what the music is, go out there and then realize it's Alexa playing marching band music. It was kind of funny, but we pull things like that to each other once in a while, but just to have bunches of fun. So it's going to be cool when he comes out and hears that. He'll go, what in the world's going on out there? So guys, you came to the video for something, didn't you? We're going to talk about what's going to be the inevitable. In 4 more days, we're going to see some USPS price hikes. Yep. And that's not thumbs up. That's just telling you that the prices are going up for, again, right? They keep doing it. So you guys probably heard it. You probably seen it across YouTube. But yeah, they had announced it, of course, to us at the beginning of the month of July. And they said it was going to be effective July 13th, which is on a Sunday, actually. So if you haven't noticed and you haven't seen it, there's going to be mostly increases, not too many decreases. I know that the eBay standard envelope looks like 3 ounces is going from $1.25 to $1.32. We do some eBay standard envelope where we did have, I know Daren's trying to tone it down a little bit because it seems like our carriers are not scanning those envelopes. Even when you lay them on top and you say, make sure you scan these, and they go, yeah, we do. It doesn't seem like the scan goes anywhere, and we have had a couple of issues on, you know, lost mail on that. So they are increasing that a little bit. One thing that doesn't bother very many people, but it affects us a little bit, is the priority mail increase. It will assess a $4, well, that Priority Mail Express, I don't ever use that. But in Ground Advantage will now assess a $4 fee for non-standard characteristics. This fee will apply to packages that are cylindrical tubes or rolls, so pretty much posters, a can, wooden or metal box, a parcel containing more than 24 ounces of liquid in glass containers, or 1 gallon of liquid in metal or plastic containers, so probably paint or something like that. Other, but, you know, what I think effective, too, is I think someone said if priority mail, if it was either under 2 pounds or over 2 pounds, it was going to increase a little bit. It doesn't show this on the eBay announcement. But it does show increases and rate changes for priority mail, Ground Advantage, medium mail, signature confirmation. Now, Daren and I use that to, you know, if we have coins that are over $50, we automatically stack that on, so they have to sign it, and, you know, once they receive it. So we may have to adjust our prices just because of that. And, of course, domestic insurance. This is the eBay shipping calculator will be updated on July 13th, so you can evaluate how these rate changes may impact your shipments on eBay labels. Also on July 13th, you will be able to indicate if you are shipping an irregular package in both the listing and label purchase flows on eBay. That's going to be kind of cool. That's a plus. If your package meets the criteria for USPS non-standard characteristics, your displayed rate will include the appropriate fee. That'll be helpful. At least we're not going to go, sight unseen with that. But we're going to know exactly what it's going to be, coinciding with what we listed it for and what it's going to be when it ships. So pretty good there. But yeah, so again, more of the juggle. So you're going to have to kind of look at your eBay store, see what you ship and how it's going to impact you. Most of the time, I will use the long 15 by 3 by 12 priority mailboxes for like Barbies and stuff like that because of the long cards, and some action figures. So again, I'm going to have to kind of reassess and what would be most beneficial and just figure out how to ship those and adjust prices accordingly if it's too much. But I like to use those because like I said, they're the only available boxes that are of those good sizes that you can just stick a Barbie in or a carded action figure in, and it just works out so beautifully. So gonna have to assess that. I know I heard media mail is got a slight decrease, I think. For us, that's great because we sell a lot of media here. So pretty excited about that. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the price increases. How is it going to affect your pricing? Are you going to have to increase your prices a little bit? Are you going to have to adjust on how you ship? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. All right, so we got some stuff that we sold and we're going to share it with you, about 13 items or so. And just a plethora of different kinds of items. I know one thing that we have seen a little bit lately is I know some people have been facing a high cancellation rate, but for us, at least at the regular Madcap toy site, we've been seeing a slight increase in returns. So hopefully that will change soon, that we just are hitting a wave of that stuff. Sometimes we do hit a month of something crazy like that, and then it kind of goes away a little bit, but lots of return requests. And hopefully, like I said, sometimes though, I've had people say, yeah, we'll get return requests, but the person never ships the item. We've actually had 2 or 3 actually ship the item, and it's on the transit to us. So one was a remorse buy. A couple said it wasn't as variety of colors when it came to underwear, stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so we've had a few of those crazy ones. One person on Macari said that a plate that we sold not too long ago wasn't a Corel plate like they thought. Totally said in the title and description, room essentials from Target, one of those plastic plates. So who knows, but you get those people that come around once in a while. But again, I think it's probably just a wave, and like I said, things will kind of cool down after that. Very first one, we are selling a video game. Daren bought a bunch of video games in a yard sale not too long ago, and this is one of them. Very, very nice. It was tested, worked beautifully. Mario Kart Super Circuit Nintendo Game Boy Advance 2001 cartridge only, tested. And this one sold for $16.14 plus shipping to boot. Really, really liked the pricing there. I think I had it for about $17.99, but they asked for an offer, and we gave it to them at that point. And did really well there. Next one up, we sold a CD. Love selling the CDs. We sell quite a few here. So Real Songs from Jeff Buckley by Jeff Buckley. CD from 2007. Found in the shed, of course. Already got positive feedback. And this one sold for $5.37 plus ship. And that was kind of like new. It was really, really, really nice. Case and everything. And next up, we sold another CD to a totally different person. Total Annihilation, 1997. This is actually a CD-ROM game from Windows 95, PC CD-ROM game. 2 discs were in it. Found in the shed. And this one sold for regular price at $6.99 plus ship. And then next up, we sold another CD. This one was called Baptized by, I think it's called Daughtry, back in 2013. Deluxe edition. Positive feedback already on that one. And this one sold for $8.99 plus ship. So never ever underestimate your pricing. I always look at others. I always do a quick comp before I put it. Worst case, if I don't see the price to find, I always put it at my regular $6.99. It works pretty well. Next up, we sold more media, another DVD. This is going to be a media show on this one. The Running Man DVD 2004 2-disc set special edition. This one was brand new and sealed. I love those. Quick, easy to take on the camera, and ready to list. And this, of course, was found in our media area. Positive feedback. This one sold for $7.99 plus ship. Very good. And more media. This one, actually, I think this band my kids used to listen to, Green Day. Guess it was a 90s band. I don't know. Uno by Green Day from 2012. The CD was found in the shed. And it was in really good condition. Sold for regular price at $6.99 plus ship. And this was another good one. I think this one was also brand new, sealed. It was very, very, very good condition. Tales from the Crypt. Have you ever watched Tales from the Crypt? I did years ago, back in the 90s. This was the complete third season from 2006. All 3 discs worked beautifully, of course. Positive feedback. And this one sold for $14.99 plus ship. It doesn't say sealed on the title, so maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. Maybe it was because the title was so big and we couldn't put it in there, but it was either sealed or it was just really in such good condition. So we'll find out. But yeah, it turned out great. And then next up, we sold a book. So these books also sell. Found this at a yard sale. I think I paid like a quarter a piece from a big box of books. This lady really liked it too. She asked if there was yellowing in the pages. I showed her the picture of the very front page, and I said, yes, there is a little bit of yellowing, but that's because it was made in 1979. So, you know, nearly 50 years old there. From Avon Books, Ashes in the Wind by Kathleen E. Woodowis, 1979. And this book sold for, wow, for $6.39 plus ship. Very nice. Going from paying either a quarter to 50 cents and getting $6.39. That's really good. And next up, we sell wall art. Yes, from a pallet buy. Recently from a Target buy late last year, we did get some wall art in, and we've been selling these pretty good. I think I've got 3 of them sold out of the 4 that I received, and so I only have 1 of these left now. Threshold with Studio McGee 12 by 18 travel photo gold framed wall art, also found in the shed, of course. And this sold for $19.99 plus ship. Pretty heavy. I always have to find a box after I bubble wrap these in, but I only had a couple of the original boxes, so I'm going to have to see with the last 2 where, you know, what boxes I can find to use to ship these in for the one that's pending coming up, and then whenever I sell the last one. All right, more media. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, 1974. You ever watch that? It is the 35th anniversary on Blu-ray. Found in the shed, of course, and this one sold for $5.59 plus ship. So it sounds like it got a little bit of a discount there. And we're selling our starting lineup. Many, many moons ago, we had purchased probably 20 starting lineups back at a trading market. This is quite some time ago, maybe about a decade ago. And Daren paid really low prices on them to get them out. The guy was kind of pushing them out. He was going to get ready to go out of business soon. So we obtained them. This was found on Adam Shelf 1, 1999 Hasbro starting lineup extended series Tim Couch action figure. And this one sold for $11.50 plus ship. So looks like they took advantage of a 20% coupon that we had going in June. And then we have some more media, another DVD. Once Upon a Time, the complete 6th season from 2016. And also, again, positive feedback. Love the feedback when we get it. They also took advantage of the 20% off coupon. And this one sold for $13.99 plus ship. Very, very good. And lastly, this one is actually the one I've been talking about on videos, guys. The one that is still out in La La Land somewhere. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I'll do a quick tidbit. Shipped this item out on June 23rd. It's supposed to go to Maryland. At that time, eBay and the post office were sending eBay sellers used tracking numbers and putting them on the items. And so our tracking is just kind of going everywhere. So instead of it going to Maryland, it's saying it's going and staying even to this date in Houston, Texas. So it's still out in the nowhere. I did put in a missing mail search request this morning, to see if it will speed the process up. So far, at least from what I hear from the buyer, they still haven't received it yet. It was the Senate priority mail too, which is crazy. And Scan Sea Siren Trident Halloween costume accessory was found in our upstairs Halloween area. And this accessory sold for $5.59 plus shipping to boot. Yeah, it's strange how that is just kind of sitting there in La La Land. The good thing with at least Madcap Toys Plus, as far as I know, that's the only one except for pending orders that is, screwed up for whatever reason. I'm not sure on regular Madcap Toys if he has anything outstanding. I know he had a couple of things at first, but I think they're already delivered. Nothing that has been brought to my attention. So, well, anyways, guys, it is here. The 4th of July Eve is on a Thursday. So you guys are actually going to be seeing this on the 9th. But I wanted to get out here and share those items with you, kind of let you know about the price increases coming if you hadn't already knew about that. And thank you so much for all of you that have been subscribing, not just from the very beginning, to all of you, and all of you that have stuck with us in the community in itself, but brand new folks have been coming on just in droves, and we thank you and we appreciate you, and we truly, sincerely love that you're a part of us. And don't be afraid to say hi to us, post in the community, post in the videos, and talk about your day. We appreciate it. We love to hear from you and how you're doing in the reselling world and what it's all about, because without you, we wouldn't have this channel. So we appreciate you very much. And also, if you want to get in a real part of it, again, on Facebook, if you haven't already noticed, and if you're not already a part, and Brenda Earl, you know exactly what we're talking about. And she's great about welcoming members too as well and helping us out. And thank you for that. We have on Facebook, it's called The Reselling Community. Just type it in. You'll see Madcap Toys on there. You'll see Brenda Earl on there. And you'll see hundreds of new people and new folks that are coming on and joining. And it doesn't matter if you don't sell on eBay. If you sell on Mercari, or if you sell on Etsy or District Madcap Market or otherwise, Depop, it doesn't matter where you sell. We want you to be a part of us. If you have questions in pertaining to anything from printing to shipping to selling to sourcing, whatever it is, we want you to be a part of us. And we always love to help each other, and if we have input to give and advice. And we also put all of our shorts on there, YouTube shorts, as well as our videos, but just kind of share with you guys our world, and we love it when you share your world too. So keep it coming. Join us. It doesn't cost anything but a second to sign up, and we would love to have you with us. I don't have anything else to say, guys, but you guys have been super fantastic, and until next time, bye-bye.